prove that the value of this determinant is a plus b plus c whole cube. Now if you observe this determinant, if you add all the elements of every column, the result is going to be same. See this? If you add all these three elements, you are going to get a minus b minus c plus 2b plus 2c, right? And if you add all of them, it is going to be a plus b plus c. And similarly, if you add all the elements here, you are going to get a plus b plus c. And similarly, if you do it here, again you are going to get a plus b plus c, right? Therefore, the sum of all the columns, all the elements of a column is same. So what you can do is, you can add up all the rows and then replace it with one of the row. So I'm going to add up all the rows and then replace it with one of the, in place of one of the rows. So R1 is being replaced with the sum of all the three rows. Then I got this. Now whenever we get all the elements of a row or column as same, then we can pull it as common and replace it as 1, right? See, whatever we are trying to do here, we are doing this so that we can make most of the elements of the determinant as 0. Therefore finding out the determinant is easy, right? And now I can pull this one out. Yes, I have pulled it out. Now we got all the elements of this one as 1. Now we, using this again, we have to see that most of the elements should be 0. So if you do any kind of subtraction row wise, it is not going to produce any zeros if you observe it. But then if you do it column wise, it will definitely produce zeros, because if you subtract column 1 from column 2, which means from this one, if you subtract this one, here you are going to get 0. And the same thing is going to happen here, right? If you subtract this one from this one, you are going to get 0. That is why it is better you do that, right? So what we are going to do is subtract from column 2 the column 1 and from column 3 column 1 and replace the result in the corresponding columns. So C2 is replaced with the subtraction, this C2 minus C1, and C3 is replaced with C3 minus C1, right? So we got this. So C2 is being replaced and C3 is being replaced, right? So we got this entire thing. Now if you observe this one, it is lower triangular matrix, because all the elements above the diagonal are 0, therefore it is lower triangular matrix. And whenever it is lower triangular matrix, I told you that the product of all the principal diagonal elements is the value of the determinant. Therefore the product of all the principal diagonal elements here will be multiplying these two elements. So these two is going to produce a plus b plus c whole square. Already there is a plus b plus c, therefore the result is a plus b plus c whole cube, right? Okay.
Hi, if you are planning to do masters, then doing masters abroad is better than doing masters in India. I'll give you all the reasons. So first reason is, out of 1 lakh students who take GATE every year, there are only 500 seats in old IITs. So all the IITs put together have an acceptance rate of 0.5%, and IITs, universities better than IITs, they have very good acceptance rate like 30%, 40%, but all the IITs put together have an acceptance rate of 0.5%. And if you are working hard to get into IIT Bombay's ranking is 177 and IIT Roorkey's ranking is 400. If you are happy to get into IIT Roorkey, then getting into universities better than IIT Roorkey is easier compared to getting into IIT Roorkey. And looking at the salaries for computer science, for software jobs, if you have done your masters in computer science in US, the salaries are ranging from 80 lakhs per year to 1.2 crore per year. So even if you take an average of 1 crore per year, your savings will be much higher than the salaries in India. After taxes and your cost of living, you can easily save 40 to 50 lakhs per year. And in India, the maximum jobs that you get is around 30 lakhs. So your savings will be much greater than the salaries in India. And these are all the services that we provide. University shortlisting. So depending on your profile, we will shortlist what are the universities that you have to apply, and statement of purpose building, and then LOR guidance, and GRE and English test assistance, and education loan assistance. So you don't have to have any collateral, which means without any security, now you can get education loan. Getting education loan is very simple these days, and whatever the amount of fee that you have, you have a range of universities. You can apply for 10 lakh universities, 20 lakh universities, or 50 lakh universities. But whatever it is, you are going to get complete education loan, and you can pay off your education loan in 1 year after you get a job. And then we do visa assistance, mock visa interviews, and then connecting with the university alumni. So now you might ask why we should join Game of Visas. So the answer is we have 90% success rate, 99% success rate. And these are all the destinations that we guide the students to. So we guide students to any country that you want to go. So now it is not just USA. We guide to UK, Germany, Australia, Canada. So we guide students to all the countries. We work with all the destinations. And if you are interested in going abroad, you have to just drop us a message on this WhatsApp number 9494 555 454. Okay, thank you.